Speaker, thank you. Switching to the campus protests, can you talk about, as a constitutional law guy, can you talk about how you think about some of these protests? What is permissible for these pro-Palestinian protesters, and then what is not permissible?
Look, it's a great question. I mean, I used to litigate the contours of the finer points of that. Look, you respect the free exchange of ideas. The university is intended to be the free marketplace of ideas. It's where you should have vigorous debate, thoughtful debate, consideration of weighty issues, and often you'll have very different opinions, vigorous disagreement. That's all great. That's what the First Amendment protects. This is not that. What these students are doing is shutting down the campuses, taking control of buildings. They are threatening their students' lives. They are chanting death to America. At some point, you cross the line, and they have. This is not protected free speech. What this is doing is violating the rights of others. Jewish students who are merely on campus trying to get an education, who are playing by the rules. They're impeded from going to class. They're impeded. They're told not to come onto the university campus where they are paying tuition and they have valid ID cards to be. When you cross that Rubicon and you begin to threaten the lives and intimidate and harass people to the point where they cannot engage in their freedom, then that is unlawful. There is time, place, and manner restrictions that the law has long respected, to where there are places and times for free speech events. This is not even close. This is not a close call. And for these university administrators to acknowledge that, I mean, Elise Stefanik has done heroic work in the House Education and Workforce Committee hearings, and those clips have gone viral because she asked university administrators at some of the elite universities, some of the top universities in America, if they could simply say that the calling for the genocide or the elimination of their fellow classmates crosses the line or not, and they couldn't say it. They equivocate each time. It's shocking to the American people. It's shocking to us, and we've got to reestablish where the lines are here. This is out of control, and I think everybody in America, every person of good conscience, understands that. When we were on campus at Columbia, we saw flyers. The Jewish students handed flyers that they had taken off of poles and trees and stuff on campus. That is literal imagery of the Nazis in the 1930s. One of the flyers had an image of a skunk with a Star of David on it, eliminate these people. I mean, it's stamped on the bottom, Columbia University. This is out of control. We've got to protect the innocent students there, and we got to say clearly, without any equivocation, that anti-Semitism is wrong, and we need to stamp it out. And I think that's incumbent upon every leader in this country to do it, and it's shocking to me the President of the United States will not take that step. One last question.